What's going on, guys? I am back here with a new video, and today I have my hands on the brand new mystery tackle box, trout and panfish combo box. If you haven't heard, they just changed last month to go away from the panfish box and go with the trout and panfish box because apparently a lot of people kept switching back and forth, which makes sense. A lot of the same tackle you're going to use for trout you can use for panfish, so cool idea. Let's take a look. The box did get a little damaged in the mail, which I'm not happy about, but I did open it. I haven't unboxed it yet. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Let's take a look and see what we got here, okay? All right. What's in your box? Looks like we have 5 items today, and it's the all-new panfish and trout box. Let's take a look. First thing we have here is Catch Outdoors Jack Slap for $7.19. All right, here we go. A little blade bait. That's kind of cool. Let's take a look at this thing. Comes with a little styrofoam in there so you don't get it stuck. That's cool. Oh yeah, cool. I mean, this thing's a little heavier than I thought it was. See that there? It's very 3D, very realistic there. Really cool bait. I'll definitely give that a shot. I mean, I could see this working for crappie, perch, bluegill. I don't know if I would use it for trout, but I guess you could. The only problem with that is I could see this thing getting hung up a lot. It's really heavy. If you're fishing a place with a lot of sticks and down trees and stuff like that, you might lose this. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll probably lose this within a month. I'm gonna fish it. It's probably gonna work. It looks really cool and it has, you know, really lifelike features. It even has a little 3D eye there. That's cool. Yeah, so I mean, I'll give that a shot. The only issue is the places I fish are very weedy and there's a lot of down trees, a lot of rocks. I'm gonna get hung up eventually using this, but it's definitely a cool bait. Let's see what we got next. We have Carl's Amazing Baits Morsel. There we go. So it's a little crankbait. Really cool design there. It dives 1 to 4 feet. Let's see how much it weighs. It doesn't give a weight on it. I would guess probably maybe 3/8 of an ounce. So that's cool. That'll definitely catch some trout. The rivers and streams that I fish, 1 to 4 feet depth is perfect. That'll work. Probably fish this out of the kayak too in shallow water. So I mean, that's cool. That is valued at $6.49. And again, as always with the mystery tackle box, I don't know if I would personally spend $6.49 on this thing, but I mean, it looks like it'll definitely catch fish and we'll give it a shot. Next we have Sticky's Aberdeen hooks. So these are number 6 Aberdeen hooks. There is 20 in here. Let's take a look and see what these look like. Oh yeah, so these would be good for panfish. I don't know if I would use them for trout. They're a little big for trout, but those would be perfect to throw down a piece of a night collar or some live bait for, you know, bluegill, panfish, whatever you're fishing for. Those are cool. I like the long shaft of the hooks because you can thread the worm right on there and make it look much more realistic. You don't want to blob up your worm in the bottom of a hook. This is the right hook to use for panfish, so these are good. These are valued at $4.99. I wouldn't spend $5 on hooks. You can go to Walmart and get whatever hooks are 99 cents, but mystery tackle box, you never know what you're gonna get. I guess we'll take what you can get, huh? Okay. Next, we have the Reaction Strike Bow Spin. And here we go. That's an inline spinner. Little orange and black. Not sure what that's supposed to imitate because I've never caught a fish that looked anything like that, but here we are. It is 2.5 inches in length. It weighs 1/8 of an ounce. Okay, I mean, that'll catch fish, assuming that the fish are going after something that looks like that. The bodies of water that I fish, I don't know anything that looks even close to this, but sometimes it's not always about that. Fish see something, they'll trigger react to it and hit it. So, I mean, I'll catch a fish on this eventually. It might take a while, but tournament grade hooks. Yeah, this is cool. The hooks are a little big. Those are, if you can see that, those are some big treble hooks there. I might think about replacing those if it's an option. Yeah, those are a little big. I'm not a fan really of this, but I mean, I'm sure it will work. It has a number 1 on it. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll give this a shot. And last but not least, we have the Trout Magnet Spin. for $2.29. Okay, so I've used a trout magnet before. Let's take a look and see what this is. Huh. You see that there? What it looks like is a trout magnet jig head in soft plastic on an inline spinner. That is interesting. I'm not sure why I would use this, when I would use it. It's kind of weird. I mean, are you supposed to fish it like a spinner, or are you supposed to put it under a bobber like a trout magnet? I have no idea. So let's see what it says here. For faster moving water, use one size BB split shot about 12 to 14 inches above the lure. Keep the fish downstream. Use a quartering away cast to sweep the lure slowly in front of the fish. Okay. In deeper water or lakes, allow the lure to get to the proper depth before slowly retrieving. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know when or why or how this would work. It's a cool design, I guess, but the trout magnet is so effective that you don't need to add anything to it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And also, that's bigger than the trout magnet jig head. It doesn't say the weight on here, but that looks like a crappie magnet jig head. And the white and the pink, like, what is the color combination for? It doesn't make any sense. So we have pink, white, and gold. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of this. I can't imagine myself using it. But who knows, maybe we'll catch some fish. I'm going to try to get out there today and maybe I'll give it a shot. But that's not something I would normally buy. It's not something I would normally use, but I guess that's the beauty of the mystery tackle box. You never know what you're going to get, and I guess it is cool to try new things. So, and also we have a fish on sticker that'll probably go on either my tackle box or my kayak. So all in all, it's an okay box. It's probably not one of my favorites. I do miss sort of the the soft plastics and the jig heads and sort of things I used to get from the Panfish box, because I like trying new soft plastics on jigs. But this box honestly just seems like a trout box. There's not much besides this blade bait and the hooks that I would use for panfish. But we'll see what happens next week. But it's an okay box. It's not my favorite. If you get yours and you get something different, or you think this is an awesome box and you have any ideas how to use that trout magnet spinner, hit me up in my comments there and let me know. Talk to you guys soon.